Well, I wrote you a letter since we're graduating together, and it was kind of hard to fit everything into words. It says, "Dear Pops, you have done many incredible things for me as a father. While I was growing up, you made sure I had someone to adore and look up to. You and Mom provided me with several memories that helped uplift me in the not-so-joyous times also. There are a few people in my life that provide me with similar feelings, but I have never laughed harder or smiled bigger than when I'm with you and Mom. You're my best friends. You have always been there in my hardest times, and while I was going through them, you taught me the value of every situation and how to come out stronger on the other side. You were constantly pushing me back up. You know what you both mean to me is beyond what words can describe. Seeing you today, I understand that you set goals and dreams that went beyond yourself. However, you were constantly thinking of how your choices would affect my sisters and I as well. You and Mom made sure that we were always happy being us and worked hard on making sure that we were the best versions of ourselves. Most people wish to have what I have in my parents, and if I were to have only received what I have up until now, I could be considered one of the luckiest people in the world. These are only some of the reasons you are the best father, yet you also demonstrate the actions one must take for being an exemplary student. Working a full-time job, driving 30 miles away from home just to get to work, coming to school with the full-time units and getting straight A's. I always wonder, is there anything my dad can't do? You give no room for us to complain because we see how hard you work every day. Moreover, you're everyone's first call when anything needs fixing and make sure to give us time and attention for stuff going on in our lives. You give me hope and you give others hope and reason to those that believe it would be impossible to come back, and demonstrate what hard work and strong will can get you. I'm not only fortunate, I am more so blessed that God chose to give me you as my pops. I love you with my entire existence, and I will constantly push to be the best me I can be with the example I have in you. With the most love, Debbie."
I'm gonna tell you right now, this was hard to write. I cried when I was writing it, and I hope you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. This is not everything I have to say about you, but the title is An Essay for My Daughter. I don't know how or when I knew that my life had changed. Was it when I saw your face? Was it when I felt you move in your mommy's belly? Or was it when I said I do to your mother on that special day that I also said I do to the future you? As I consider the thought of you, I must admit I had fallen in love with you before you were born. This is true of you and your sisters. I love all of you. Nonetheless, I would never publicly admit that you are unique in that you were the first to call me daddy. You were the one who made me a responsible man. I wanted to be ready for you. I was not. I wanted to provide the best for you, but I could not. I scrambled to provide when you were young. It was because of you that Mom and I bought a home. It was because of you I went back to school. But schoolwork was hard, and so was actual earning to provide food for our home. My hope laid with you and your sisters to finish the race and go back to school. Not bad, I thought, for a former illegal man. I took a course here and there, but then again I needed to worry about our family's life. So off to work I went. Time went on and we prayed and hoped. Your mom sacrificed much as well. When time for school came, we had dreams for you. Indeed, it did not go as we expected. Remember how you failed to be diligent about some deadlines before coming here? At the time we wondered if you had the will to continue, but we encouraged you. We made quick work of applying to Chaffey and then eventually coming here to Poly. You did well there, but you did even better here. Albeit, your math struggles still continue. And I chuckle as I write. I don't do calculus, Chief. During the last few years, you have demonstrated incredible resolve, persistence, and maturity. You have given a great example to those around you. You added to your life a good man last year. In so doing, you added to our lives too. Now, as you're establishing your own life with your husband, my hope is that we have given you the best push forward we could have. I pray that we have given you good examples. I told you recently that when I grow up, I want to be like you. I was not lying to you. I admire you. You know what you need to do, and you tell yourself that it must be done. And guess what? You go and do it. You did it at the gym, at school, and in your relationships. Indeed, you have also grown in your faith. Certainly, faith is easy to lose, if not for the strong roots that you built. I thank you for your strength and your encouragement of and I. We have rebelled in your grace and poise. I love you, Debs. I admire the woman you are and the woman you're becoming. Keep the faith, gain in knowledge, do what's right, love intensely, and be of good cheer, even when things don't go as you planned. Forgive and forget quickly. Keep it simple and be kind. I know God will be with you always. Hold on to His hand as you did mine. I love you, Flaca. Thank you for being here.
It's my favorite.